Hey friends, what's happening? What's shaking? What's going on? This is Andy coming to you again from here at Andy's World of Bass. Today I'm going to do a demo video for you with the amplifier rig that's standing right beside me. This is the Magellan 800 head by Genzler and the two bass array cabs, the BA210-3 slant, which is a 210 and 4-3 paper cone internally crossed over cab with a slant design, and then the bottom one is called the BA410-3, and it has 6 of the 3-inch coned mid-high, high-frequency drivers. Both cabs are internally crossed over, so they deliver this really wonderful full-range sound. I decided I would use the most simple bass, the P-bass style, because I wanted to, not use a bass with a really fancy active preamp in it and everything like that. Just give you the very bare bones sounding bass so that you can really hear the quality of the sound. And in terms of the EQ, I'm not really hyping anything. In fact, all I have is the treble cut ever so slightly. The bass is up at noon. And it has parametric EQ. I have a little bit of one of these going on in the EQ, but not much. Okay, so let's talk about the slant cab real quick. The important and cool feature about this being slanted is that you can place it in 2 different ways when you're using 2 cabs, or when you're using multiple 210 slant cabs. You can put it on top of the 410, and it just angles the top cab back a little bit. So when you're standing, in proximity to it, it's helping you to hear yourself a little bit better. And then you can also put it on the bottom and put the 410 on top of that, or a series of these 210 cabs, and stack them all up, and it makes the whole thing lean back a little bit for you. Lots of rich harmonic content. I've had the 410 for 7 or 8 months and used it on many gigs. The most special thing about it that I found is that the way that it disperses the sound evenly throughout the room and throughout the performance space, no matter where you're standing on stage, where you are in proximity to it, you can hear yourself really well. And because of this line array kind of system, this bass array, it's much like a line array PA system. Everything is time aligned in a way that it arrives at the same time no matter where you're standing. So that makes you hear yourself in a full range way everywhere. Whereas sometimes the bullet tweeter horn type cabinets, the high frequency will get there faster. You see what I'm saying? It's really easy to throw that super high end stuff out of a tweeter and get it shot across the room quickly. Whereas the cones, I think they kind of slow it down a little bit and time it, bring it back so that it gets there the same time as the low, mid, and low end information does. So that's how it kind of has that full range sound no matter where you are in proximity to the cabinet. late 70s Aria Pro pickups in it. This is not a high dollar bass guitar. But I think that's one of the best P bass sounds, you know, I know of. Now, the other thing that's cool about this is you have two independent channels. This is the clean channel that we've been listening to. Now I'll switch it over to the drive channel. Turn the volume down on that channel a little bit. As far as drives go, built-in drives particularly, I think that has a really nice decay. There's enough of the original clean tone in there that it doesn't rob it of clarity and like presence. You know, it doesn't get scooped, and you don't lose all the low mids. Almost all the way up. You could do a half gain. See, I'm saying much more subtle. Drive sounds good. It's a good built-in drive with nice sustain and nice decay. It's completely variable, so you can have super extreme distortion if you want, or just a subtle hint of it. And it has this, also has this variable contour, which has two different curves. I kind of like it just... I'm always real careful when it comes to contour because that's taking away mid-range typically. So, and I like to keep all my mid-range intact. But this one, I do like to use it on about 3. These strings have about 20 gigs on them, so they're kind of dead, which is nice. I like that. there's a little demo for you with this amplifier and this old beater parts base that I put together, just to show you what it sounds like with a P bass, a good sounding P bass with halfway dead strings on it. The next demo I'll do with one of my high-end instruments and some really nice, Nordstrand pickups or whatever, and we'll hear what it sounds in a 5-string, and we'll hear what it sounds like in more of like a modern slap bass type of sound and everything like that. But the type of stuff that I'm doing a lot of the time, this is the type of bass that really fits the bill well for the types of gigs that I'm doing: R&B, soul, bluegrass, country. Things like that, just a good solid P bass tone, and it really shows this rig off well, I think, in terms of that full range kind of sound that the bass array offers, and the fact that all the high frequency information is coming from a 3-inch paper cone speaker as opposed to a bullet tweeter. So, I hope that's helpful for you. There's a lot of demos out there. A lot of people have done demos. I encourage you to check them all out. Encourage you to go to GenzlerAmps.com and read up and check out the official content and the official marketing stuff that they have out. That's all very nice and very well done. And hopefully this might be a good choice for you. It falls into the boutique category in terms of price point, along the lines of something like Bergantino or GR Bass. In terms of that price point, it's not going to fall into the same price point as the GK Ampeg and Hartke type stuff. This is a couple more clicks up the boutique ladder, let's say, in terms of price point and in terms of quality, I think. So that's where it falls in terms of your investment. So take that information and take what I've shared with you today, and I hope that helps you to consider your next amplifier purchase. All right, friends, we'll see you next time. Peace.